In 2022, Leach will proceed with his predominance in the activity kind with Bullet Train, a film with a brilliant cast, a charming reason and the commitment of some explosive activity. This is a film that could undoubtedly end up turning into a success and potentially send off a franchise. Yes, there is. The primary authority Bullet Train trailer was delivered on March 2, 2022. The class presents the fundamental characters and the setting. The trailer additionally prods the high-power activity set pieces that will undoubtedly be the film's greatest draw. Look at it in the player above. A subsequent trailer was delivered on June 7 with a superior gander at the characters. Slug Train depends on the Japanese novel composed by Kotaro Isaka and is set on a Japanese bullet train on a fast excursion from Tokyo to Morioka with not very many stops on the way. Installed the vehicle are 5 professional killers, all functioning individual tasks. Unbeknownst to them, they are undeniably interconnected. When the professional killers begin to acknowledge what is really happening, the executioners need to battle for their endurance against one another en route to finding the insider facts looking for them at their destination. The premise appears to guarantee a lot of severe and tenacious activity and most certainly shares comparative energies to the John Wick franchise. It will be intriguing to see what the film turns out to be appraised. While AR rating appears to be a slam dunk since outside Hobbs and Shaw, Leitch's movies have gotten that rating, there is all a little opportunity that Sony will need to go for the Gold 13 rating to have more youthful crowds jump into the disarray as well. Sony has set Bullet Train for a dramatic delivery on August 5, 2022, where it'll be opening against the A24 slasher film Bodies, and the Joe Coy comedy Easter Sunday. The film was initially booked to debut on July 15 yet was thusly deferred in March 2022 to a July 29, 2022 delivery, and afterward to the ongoing date. Filming for Bullet Train started on November 16, 2020, in the Los Angeles region. Shooting endured as far as possible up until March 2021. While it might appear to be peculiar at first that the Japan-set film held creation in LA, the continuous pandemic probably obstructed plans to film abroad. Moreover, Brian Tyree Henry will play the professional killer Lemon in the film. Henry has turned into a hot ware in the business. He just played Phastos, the MCU's most memorable straightforwardly gay superhuman in Chloe Zhao's Eternals, and he played supporting parts in significant movies like Godzilla vs. Kong and The Woman in the Window. Coming up for Henry is Lila Nugabar's PTSD show Red, White and Water featuring Jennifer Lawrence at 8/24 and the FX on Hulu restricted series Class of '09 where he'll star in vs. Kate Mara. He likewise as of late repeated his job as Paper Boy in the third time of the acclaimed FX series Atlanta Close by Donald Glover and Lakeith Stanfield. Likewise Ready Bullet Train as Academy Award victor Sandra Bullock in a job that was at first implied for Lady Gaga. This will check Bullock's second cooperation with Pitt after the recently referenced The Lost City. Zazie Beetz will join the film as Hornet, denoting her second cooperation with Leach subsequent to playing Domino in Deadpool 2. Andrew Koji is likewise in the film as Kimura, proceeding with his leap into American blockbusters after he played Storm Shadow in the G.I. Joe reboot, Fear Off Snake Eyes. Aaron Taylor Johnson is likewise installed The Undertaking as Tangerine. Johnson is no more peculiar to blockbusters, having showed up in films like Avengers, Age of Ultron, Kick-Ass, Godzilla, Tenet, and Outlaw King. He likewise won a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor for his off-the-wall job in Tom Ford's Nocturnal Animals. Johnson has a few significant tasks blending right now, remembering playing the lead job for Sony's Spider-Man spin-off Kraven the Hunter from Triple Frontier producer J.C. Chander. Joining Pitt in Bullet Train will be Joey Kingen, the job of Prince, an individual professional killer. Ruler has been keeping occupied lately, having featured in Netflix's Raised a Ruckus Around Town Booth franchise as well as handling an Emmy selection for her job as Gypsy Rose Blanchard in the Hulu true crime restricted series The Act. Lord has a few tasks underway as of now, including the 20th Century Studios, Hulu activity flick The Princess and the Netflix Ya movie Uglies from Chief MCG, among others. Brad Pitt stars leading the pack job of Ladybug, one of the professional killers on board the nominal slug train. This will stamp Pitt's most memorable job since he seized the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for his job as Cliff Booth in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It will likewise be Pitt's most memorable activity-situated job since he featured in Robert Zemeckis' 2016 World War II heartfelt activity Spine Chiller Allied, where he featured inverse Marion Cotillard. Pitt likewise had a fast appearance job as the X-Force part Vanisher in Leitch's superhuman spin-off Deadpool 2. Additionally, not too far off for Pitt is Damien Chazelle's large spending plan period piece Babylon, where he'll be driving a top-pick cast that incorporates Margot Robbie, Jean Smart, Tobey Maguire, Olivia Wilde, and Jovan Adipo. He likewise as of late had an appearance job in the Sandra Bullock Channing Tatum twofold header The Lost City. Pitt has likewise become as of late joined to a few other high-profile projects. He will be reteaming with his Ocean's 11 co-star George Clooney in an untitled thriller directed by Spider-Man: No Way Home director John Watts, which was procured by Apple in a warmed offering war.